Now, as we head off into the sunrise, I think that's a sun rising. Either way, as we head off, I'd like to pay homage to an invention. And that is the only thing that is going to keep our spleens, provided you have spleens. We all have spleens, right? I'm going to assume so. From, you know, flying out of our bodies. And that is the wonderful, marvelous invention of... Can you guess it? Doesn't get... Sorry. There we go. There's crates here. I'm getting distracted. Lance of Foreign Tsunami 4. Ooh. Okay. Cool, cool. That is the wonderful invention of suspension. Oh, yes. And the Mako has plenty of it, given the fact that it can scale a bloody mountain, like previously mentioned. But, oh, okay. It missed! How do you... give me a second, I completely forgotten that... Whoops. Okay, where is the... Actually, let's check out the Lancer and the... Yeah, so the Lancer is the exact same thing I have. But Tali and Rex could use the... other weapon, I suppose. Okay, even though they don't use assault rifles, might as well give you something. Oh, okay, okay. They can't possibly know where I'm going if I don't know where I'm going. I've forgotten where the freaking button for the sights is. Not that I need it, it's a long hallway, and pretty much whatever I shoot is going to hit something. Presumably there aren't any civilians down there, which, assuming if there were, the Geth would have killed them off by now, but... I've forgotten the bloody button! Where... does any of you... No, you weren't here with me last time we figured this out, were you? Unfortunate, as I'm getting closer, this is going to get harder and harder. That's fine, though. Okay, back away, back away. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that one just straight up missed, but we got this one. Okay. There we go. Proton rounds and incendiary rounds. Thank you. Tungsten rounds and cryo rounds, all tier 4. Well, I think cryo rounds are, oh, it's just... I hope I'm not the only one that appreciates the humor behind finding cryo rounds in a frozen tunnel, but... Hey. I know what that is! I've fought that! Here's hoping the ice suddenly breaks and it falls through, but... Probably not. Yeah, I've fought that before. I know what that is. Oh. Okay. Not that variant though. I don't think. Previous one had to hit me to do any damage. Sorry, I need to look up the. I need to take a moment here. Where is the bloody? Where is it? Found it! Haha, here it is. Alright. Now we can, we can have a conversation. I never gave this autocannon enough credit for its accuracy. I'm going to do that now. This is a stupidly accurate weapon. It's like I said, the components for the Mako were designed by geniuses, right? Its components, not the sum of its parts, but the components themselves, are the work of true geniuses. This is the very peak in mobile warfare, right? In armored personnel carriers, and well, I mean, you know, a little bit more firepower, and then tanks probably as well. It is the peak of mobility as well. I mean, look, it can fly, it can jump, it can scale mountains. The absolute peak, like I said. It's just that somewhere along the design process, the task of assembling the Mako was given to... Let's not insult anyone and say a rather, ambitious person. Right? A very, very ambitious person. Who thought, you know what, instead of making 2 or 3 different variants of what was to be humanity's probably greatest vehicle ever constructed, let's all just fit it into one thing, right? Cut down the costs. And what we have is the most uncomfortable vehicle to drive, a scout that's too tall to scout, a tank that doesn't have enough firepower to perform the duties of tank and, you know, long-range artillery and stuff, the greatest autocannon mounted on a troop transport which can't carry troops, and jump jets on a vehicle that's so heavy that it can't really jump high at all. But it has enough ammunition inside it to wipe out half the Geth collective without ever stopping to refuel, rearm, or anything along those lines. Truly a fascinating piece of kit. Truly, truly fascinating. That said, though... Okay. Dodge this one. That said, though, the radar is quite nice. It's very accurate most of the time. And the accuracy of the weapon, which, like I said, I haven't really talked about so far, is shocking, especially if you're targeting, like, not humans, or not man-sized targets. Like, I could hit something up there easily with the autocannon. And look at that. The reticule really does do it justice. That is the sort of spread. I can hit stuff up there easily. I can't hit people up there, probably. If there's a sniper up there, chances are I'm going to have to use the cannon, or not the cannon, the rocket launcher to hit him, but the autocannon isn't exactly going to do a great job. Thing is, though, given the accuracy of this thing, and both of its armaments, primary and secondary, I'm shocked that they've put optics that put just nothing to shame. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I would have better optics if I left the Mako, grabbed some binoculars, and tried to spot targets that way, because... yeah. I mean, this, simply put, isn't going to spot anyone or anything at any sort of distance. I suppose someone had the brilliant idea and along the design route of this thing that it won't need better optics because it's got radar, and it doesn't need to spot anything. The radar will spot everything for it. Yeah, but you still need to see the bloody thing you're trying to shoot at. Anyways, somebody didn't think of that. Design of the Mako aside, though, and commentary on it. The Geth have hunkered down surprisingly well. I expect even fiercer resistance as we... that was all missed. I expect even fiercer resistance as we continue forwards. Yeah, they're all inside, aren't they?
En route.
Okay. Guns out. Do I want to use this? Probably. Now. Oh dear, okay.
This will help.
You okay? Cause you're kind of shooting me there. Okay, you know what? Tali there, Rex there. Or vice versa. Yes, vice versa. Either way, yeah, that'll do better than whatever this confusion currently is.
This should slow them down.
What the hell are these things? These are Krogan mercenaries, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, kind of looks like it. Okay, got him.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Ah, well, that's
We'll
lovely.
need to get the reactors back online.
Biohazard. They've unleashed some kind of bioweapon, have they? Some kinds, even. Why do we exactly allow corporations to own bioweapons? Like, I'm all for gun rights and all that, but there's a line to be drawn between plasma rifles and bio weapons and, you know, plagues that could wipe out most of humanity. I mean, to be fair, the AI said biohazardous material, but we all know what that means. They weren't keeping biohazardous material to make flowers, I'm darn sure.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Astute observation and absolutely correct, I'm afraid. The turrets are trying to keep something in. And the question is, what is so terrible that... Oh, this is a difficult thing to... Ah, damn it. Okay, we need to try again. Question is, what the hell is so dangerous enough that the bloody security of the station is facing inwards? Or at least most of it. Okay. Anyone have something witty to say? Never mind, something just blew up. We'll save the comments for later. Now, here's the thing. Know your enemy and know yourself, right? Yeah, know your enemy and know yourself. I need... First of all, grab all of this. I need to rethink my loadout a little bit. What am I using? Shredder rounds do damage versus organics. That's not going to cut it, pun fully intended, because I need something that does damage against... Yeah, so less accuracy on the target, shield bypass, incendiary rounds, polonium rounds, toxic damage, prevents enemy regeneration, proton rounds. Let's go with polonium rounds, and high caliber extra damage. Yeah, I think I'll go with high caliber. Yeah, definitely we'll go for high caliber with this, and then the other weapon I use is a rifle, for which I'm using... Yeah, I'm using the correct ammunition for this. Rex, for your shotgun, incendiary is good. Tali for the pistol, that's good too. Okay, so you have the correct ammo, I just need to switch. Okay, go! Go. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Ooh, that was quick. That was a quick Geth Trooper.
Rally round.
Sorry.
To me.
Other side. And got him. I think I'm going to be switching that ammunition now back to organic.
I'll protect you.
Yeah, that's funny looking debris. It's no use, but I'm sending a message. Oh. Okay. Well, we've been given the opportunity. Sniper rifle. Switch to shredder rounds. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Not that I've seen, you know.
I've never seen anything like them.
Neither.
I know, but someone on this mountain does.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Some kind of bug. That's all I'm getting. Was that the biohazard that they mentioned? It's kind of a vague thing to say about a bug infestation, but sounds very corporate. So I'll bet that's it. Medical kit, okay.
Regroup.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, just keep an eye out, 'cause, well, you know. Hiding in the vent. Of course it's hiding in the vent. course it is. Next I know it's going to start laying eggs and
Enemy sighted.
wanting to reproduce out of control to enslave the human population.
A backup power system.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Right. Of course the manual boots are required. Of course I need to go somewhere to boot up the system and that it can't be done remotely. And I'm assuming that I'm going to need to go to the main core, which is probably really warm and probably where the okay, whoops. Right, how do I do this? Memory core 1 damaged. Oh, I think I get what I need to do. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I do, at least. No, I got... no, sorry. Okay, I know what I need to do. And then I grab this from here, and I go... here, and then this from here, and I go... there. That's not gonna work, but if I do it like this... and then I need to free up space again. So that this can go here, and then... I think I need to, like, stack them up in one of these. Right, yeah, there we go. Didn't matter which one. Your boss is a genius.
This facility. Would you like help?
Yes. Grab a pop-up. Yes, I
Help would
very
be
much
great.
so would
Who are
like some
you?
help. Yes, please.
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Shepard,
Commander
Spectre.
Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems.
Oh.
Please note that queries
Okay.
relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives.
Of course
This
it is.
system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I only have one question.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Is it completely blown up?
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main
That doesn't
reactor
sound good.
shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh no, that's actually
Critical
excellent.
failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Yeah, I understood the reactor part, so I restart the reactor just like this one, and all is fine and well in the world. It's running again. What about these landlines, though?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15.
Yeah, take this
This
the
allows
wrong
the
way, but
crew
sod
to
you, I
remotely
need to get there,
access
not
my
you.
databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
But let's say, hypothetically, I want
How
to
do I
fix that.
reconnect the landlines?
Though I don't really think I'm going to need you up
The
there.
landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Okay, that'll be useful. Let's
That's all
do
I
it.
need right
But I mean,
Very well,
I
Commander.
don't think I'm going to be
Logging you
needing
out.
that. But better to have it and not need
User
it than
alert. Main
it
reactor
and not
shut
have it.
down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Didn't I just restart it? Or do you mean the other reactor?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger
Yeah. So elevator to the roof, elevator to the tram, elevator to the reactor, elevator to the cafeteria. Well, let's head
trams
onto
are
the roof
offline.
right now and repair that, because, I mean, I'm not particularly peckish, so the cafeteria can wait, and I don't want to get over there until I... Oops, sorry. And I don't want to go over there until I've restored the AI, just in case.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Stop. It is a pop-up, it really is. It is an annoying pop-up.
User alert. Main reactor.
Oi! Stop chewing on my teammates! Okay, let's do that, and
Gun is new.
I've mucked it up, doesn't matter. I wanted to do, was it allows the immediate restore, yes, I want to do Unity,
I'm better now.
then shield, and actually let's do this, and shield. Are you better now, are you?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What is it now?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure.
I would assume it's the
Emergency
latter.
guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
But it didn't do that. I mean, the two things that it was supposed to do, it definitely did not do at all. Because the Geth are running around killing stuff, and so are the bug things.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Okay.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay. Some medium armor and stuff. Not really useful. What exactly is your problem with health-wise
User
currently?
alert.
I realize
Main
how
reactor shut
aggressive
down
that sounded.
In accordance with emergency containment
Because
procedures.
Rex is healing
Manual
just fine. I
restart
understand he's a
required.
Krogan, and that's an unfair comparison, but it's like I've given you medication. Is it? I'm sorry. First of all, can you open the door from here? Yes, you can. Just chose not to do it. I just want to check again, just in case. Maybe there's something else here that I've missed. No. Okay.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, I'm kind of regretting restarting the reactor. And I might just blow a hole in it if the entire bloody thing continues. Matter of fact, I still have access to the core. Tempting. Very tempting. LH to the reactor, to the cafeteria, to the tram. Now, the cafeteria is where I was, right? That's where I came from. Pretty sure. Yeah. So now we go either to the reactor or to the tram. One would assume the reactor, because I can't go to the tram yet. I mean, you know, if I get eaten by a giant bug, I can't go anywhere, but...
Negative contacts, Commander.
We're sort of kind of hoping to avoid that.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.